It's Man U welcoming Chelsea at the Old Trafford this weekend for what seems to be the biggest match of the English Premier League Week 10. Guys, I am not alone. My name remains GP. As always, I have my partner in this studio with me, UB. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Premier League football returns this weekend yet again, and Manchester United welcoming Chelsea at the Old Trafford. UB.
Yeah.
That seems to be the biggest in the Premier League this weekend. The biggest news coming from England, in fact, the biggest news coming from the red side in Manchester is the sacking of Erik ten Hag, which is no longer in news, and the potential appointment of Ruben Amorim, rather. UB, new manager for Manchester United. What's your take?
I feel like it's another Ten Hag. I mean, looking at his pedigree, it's another Ten Hag. Basically, let's just say he just has maybe something a little better. I don't even know what that is. Or maybe it's a bit more of a tactician than Ten Hag.
Mourinho 2.2. That's what they're calling him to be. Jose Mourinho 2.0.
2.0 doesn't make him Jose Mourinho. He doesn't have the CV to back that up. Yes, he has won a few cups and a few trophies
just like Erik ten Hag did.
Just like Erik ten Hag did. Another thing is he seems to be adamant on three-man defense, which I personally don't feel like it suits Manchester United that well. They don't have the players for that.
A coach with his tactics is now left for him to know how to implement it with his new side, Manchester United.
You need players to play whatever tactics formation you want to play. You need players to play.
But I think Man U has the players. I think they do. Because in the wing back position, this Mazwari, perfect. Dalot, perfect. Then you can use anybody at the three centre backs.
You know, I really feel like they are rushing the whole thing. I feel like they should allow Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe take this maybe January they can at least to see what's going on, because okay, during the week I watched them against Leicester and they were pretty good. I mean,
5 goals.
There's this thing they
for
say
this
that
Manchester United who hasn't been scoring under Erik ten Hag.
Who found it very hard to score under Erik ten Hag, for him to score 5 goals, and they're playing well.
Good work,
you
by
understand that. So I feel like they should at least. And if you saw his spirit, he was the total opposite of Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Every goal he was celebrating. He was interacting with the fans. He was, oh my God. I really wish they would give him a little time just to see what. I mean, after the game, he was saying, he's only just to take Manchester United to the next level, to help that United whatever way he can. But then we know that if he's given that job, it would be. I mean, let's just see though.
We're extending our congratulations to the incoming new manager for Manchester United. Welcome to England,
Ruben
Amorim. Welcome to England, man. This is where football lies, allegedly, in England. Quickly, UB, let's go straight to the Week 10 fixtures. And before we do that, let's take the table, how it looked like after 9 matches. The Premier League is gradually heating up. We are already in the Week 10. 9 matches played already. After 9 matches, not surprisingly, Manchester City sits in the top of the log with 23 points. They are yet to lose a match. It's actually not surprising. Liverpool sits second, pretty close with 1 point behind Manchester City. They are 22 points. Arsenal sit third with 18 points. Aston Villa, which seems to be the revelation of this Premier League, they are in the top 4 and they've been consistent since match week 1. And after 9 matches, they sit 4th with 18 points. Then closely behind them in the 5th position are Chelsea, who seem to have discovered themselves in Premier League this season. Then 6th is Brighton, who continue from where they stop. That's not new to us. Then straight to the relegation battle. It has not changed from match week 8. After 9 matches, Ipswich Town has 4 points after 9 matches. Then Wolves seems to have climbed from 20th to 19th. UB, 2 points after 9 matches. Then sitting at the 20th position at Southampton after 9 matches. They have 1 point. These 3 people seem to be the people that will go down.
It's looking more and more like that's what's going to happen at the end of the season. Although Wolves are beginning to find themselves
They got a draw.
bit by bit, got a draw against a very good side at Brighton.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was a last minute
equalizer,
but then it was still a draw. So I feel like they might find themselves back because they've decided the owners of the club decided to add the adamant on staying
with their coach.
With the coach.
Yes.
Unlike other clubs we know that have sacked their coach and they are just sitting 14th.
Okay, UB, let's go straight to the fixtures this weekend. We have a couple of very interesting match. On Saturday, we'll see Newcastle welcome Arsenal at home. That will be a very fierce match. I'll see another blockbuster. Liverpool welcome Brighton. Then Bournemouth will take on Man City. Then if we go to Sunday, we have Tottenham against Aston Villa. Another potential wonderful match to look forward to. Then the star match of the week will be Manchester United welcoming Chelsea at Old Trafford. Then quickly, let's go to Newcastle against Arsenal UB. Newcastle against Arsenal. This is a very big match this weekend.
Yes, it's big in the sense that, I mean, we've seen what Arsenal has done. We've seen what Arsenal has done, and also what this Newcastle have also done. I mean, they lost to Chelsea last weekend.
Yes.
But then within midweek football,
they won Chelsea.
They won Chelsea.
Yes.
It looked like an emphatic win too, 2-0.
2-0.
So they seem even the loss to Chelsea, they still played like they are beginning to get themselves back. But then Arsenal, I mean, it's their home.
Yes.
Newcastle is home.
Yes.
So I mean, they might see a draw in that game, owing to the fact that Arsenal has a lot of injuries. They still have a lot of injuries. So I think Saliba is coming back.
Yes.
Saliba is coming back. But then Gabriel is injured. I was injured. Timber is out injured. So
Odegaard is still injured.
Odegaard is still out. We still have a lot of injuries in that team. Calafiori is not back.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Newcastle do what they did against Chelsea, they might get a point out of that game. What I feel.
Newcastle has won 2 times and lost twice and just draw once in the last 5 meetings against Arsenal. So it's a very cagey match. Both sides won twice, then draw one after 5 meetings in no competition. And I expect Arsenal to have a change of players coming from the midweek against Brixton.
They rested a lot of players.
Yes, I expect those players to come back to the first 11. And we saw how Newcastle played against Chelsea, and that was a very wonderful team too. Beating Chelsea 2-0 without conceding any goal whatsoever. I think this match will be a very interesting match to see, and it's an early kickoff, and we know what early kickoff brings on Saturday in the English Premier League. Do you expect goals from this match?
I feel like there will not be a lot of goals like you are saying. I feel like it will be a very conservative match. People will tend to sit back and watch the other team. There will be a lot of mutual respect between these two teams. Nobody will want to overplay the other person, because I mean, both teams are coming from a back of a win in midweek. So they are going to be, I don't expect a lot of goals. It's going to be maybe a 1-goal margin, one highest 2. That if one team decides to just sleep. That's what I expect from this game.
But these two teams, in their last 2 Premier League meetings, they've not won. Newcastle lost his 2 Premier League meetings, and Arsenal too lost 1 and draw 1. So they are coming to this game with an intention to go all out for the 3 points.
You need the points. I feel like they're still going to share the points.
Still going to share the points. Quickly, let's go through to Liverpool against Brighton. In the last 5 meetings, they've equally won equal games. Liverpool has won twice and Brighton has won twice. I always look forward to Liverpool Brighton because it's a game that will see many goals. Over the midweek. We saw them play and it was loads of goals. Do we expect to see goals again this weekend?
Definitely, because it's a game of who scores more wins it. That's just what Liverpool against Brighton is who scores more wins it, and Liverpool at home. Liverpool might end up winning it, but then don't expect that Brighton are going to score goals. They are good. They are going to score goals.
Yeah.
So I expect a Liverpool win, but then goals. That's what I expect from that.
Goals. This brings us to Bournemouth, Man City. Will this be a walk in the park for Manchester City?
It's never going to be a walk in the park. I mean, if we've learned anything from Bournemouth,
yes.
I mean, they held Chelsea to last minute and they almost drew that game. Chelsea scored the last minute goal. They beat us now.
Yeah.
Beat us now last. So we Arsenal. Man City should not be expecting a walk in the park. I mean, just Man City last weekend
against Southampton,
they
ran away with just 1-0 win.
We expected
loads of goals.
Oh my God, we expected Haaland to get a hat trick. I mean, a lot of people expected, but then Haaland saw one goal, and it was in the beginning of the match.
Yes,
and
I think after 5 minutes,
nothing came from that match anymore. So I feel like it's not going to be a walk in the park. Definitely not going to be a walk in the park because Bournemouth has been showing signs of. I mean, they are really trying. So, and I feel Bournemouth is home.
Yes, Bournemouth are home.
It's not going to be a walk in the park. Definitely not going to be a walk in the park. So, Man City is going to win, boys. They should not expect it to be very easy.
Lots of goals, just close margin.
It's just going to be close margin.
Yeah. Will we see the hottest striker, arguably in the world, Erling Haaland, getting a goal?
Yes, he was rested in
the midweek.
So that's why Man City lost Tottenham. So yes, I think he was saved for that particular reason to score.
So can we say that City didn't take the midweek's game serious against Tottenham, and because they lost, Bournemouth will take all the blame? Can we say that?
We usually see
Bournemouth pay for the loss of City.
We usually see that in a lot of games.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I don't think we are going to see that this time. Because Bournemouth are not so bad.
Yeah.
We always see that from a very bad team, but then not this time.
Not this time.
Saying that Man City did not see that game as a big game, maybe they underrated. Yeah, that thing, I feel like that's true. Because he bent Haaland, and even when they were beating them, he didn't bring him on. For some reason, he saved him for Bournemouth. So maybe someone will see that. I mean, they try to have an off day and sleep on Haaland. You know what he can do.
Yes, we all know what Haaland can do. Yeah. And on Sunday matches, Tottenham, Aston Villa. Very big match.
Tottenham is home.
Tottenham are home.
So, I mean, from what we saw them do in the midweek, they beat Man City by 2-1. I feel like that match is going to be an interesting match.
And Aston Villa lost 2 in the midweek.
I mean, that means we have two very strong matches
this
weekend, because Aston Villa here are
right top now, 4.
I mean, they're in
great form.
Don't forget they're on top of the Champions League group.
Yes.
In Europe.
Surprisingly.
So, not even Champions League, the whole Champions League, they're on top of it.
Yes.
The whole. So, I feel like Aston Villa are going to give Tottenham a
good run for their money.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that match.
You're going to give them a hard time.
I'm looking forward to that match.
They're going to be a hard nut to crack. Really hard nut to crack. I mean, and these two teams, Aston Villa then lost to
Crystal Palace
the midweek. So they might want to. This is going to be an opportunity for them to come back,
redeem themselves.
Yes, hopefully they do. But Tottenham, they are coming with so much confidence off the back of winning against Manchester City.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game to watch.
We're looking forward to that match as well. The biggest match of the week 10 in the English Premier League. We'll see Manchester United, who seem to have rediscovered their form under their interim manager, Van Nistelrooy. Welcome Chelsea in Old Trafford. What do we expect from these two teams, UB?
I mean, Chelsea have been playing very well.
Yes.
We all know that, but Chelsea's best form never stops, never makes Manchester United play bad. I mean, every single Manchester United player picks form
When
when
they
they
see
see
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Absolutely.
It's a normal thing, no matter what they are playing. I mean, it's a rivalry that everybody knows. It's a very serious rivalry. So I don't expect a walk in the park, owing to the fact that, in fact, it's more so now that they sacked their manager. You know, players have this thing where they want to prove to the new manager that okay,
We're good enough.
I am worthy to play in the first team. Use me, use me. I'm here, I'm here. Yeah. And so, I mean, during the midweek, we saw what they did.
5 goals.
Everybody was checking their chances. Casemiro got 2 goals.
Bruno Fernandes got 2 goals.
That's to tell you that they are like, okay, I'm here. I'm here. By the time you said the old manager the new manager that I deserve to start. I deserve to be in starting 11. So I feel like Chelsea are not going to just walk that game and feel like okay, we've been good. I mean, they lost to Newcastle midweek, so it's going to be a very tough game. It's going to be a very tough game, and it's at Old Trafford.
Yes.
It's going to be a very tough game. We should expect a very tough game.
We should expect a very tough game, UB. Manchester United has won twice and drew 2 times and lost just 1. That loss came last season at Trafford Bridge, where Chelsea won 4 goals to 3. In a very, very, very long time, UB. Chelsea has not won Manchester United at Old Trafford. In fact, as a matter of fact, for the past 10 years, Chelsea has not won Manchester United at the Old Trafford. The last game Chelsea won in Old Trafford came in 2013 when Chelsea won 1-0 courtesy of the goal of Joao Mata. 2013, and we're in 2024. 11 years down the line, Chelsea has not won in Old Trafford. Will this be a factor working against Chelsea come Sunday?
Yes. Yes, it's going to be because Manchester United players know this record.
Yes.
So they are going to try their best. Even if they don't win,
they'll at least get a draw.
From it. And if Chelsea decides to be playing out of the back and making mistakes that they made during midweek, I know the second team playing, but
is there anything like second team? There's nothing like second team. Chelsea played and they lost.
Let's talk about it. When you change 11 players from what you used in the weekend, that's a second team. That qualifies as second team. Yes, Chelsea lost. Chelsea as a team lost. But then he made 11 changes. 11 changes to play a club like Newcastle. Forgetting that last season Newcastle were in the Champions League. That was too much of the underrated Newcastle, and that was not nice. It was expected.
Okay, UB. Manchester United obviously have a new manager with Van Nistelrooy as of the moment. Will the shake-up in Manchester United have a positive effect on these players when they take on Chelsea? Because we saw them one match over the midweek at the Carabao Cup is a different Manchester United side. Totally different Manchester United side. Scoring goals, taking their chances, playing well. Players who have been playing badly before now, getting goals, playing fantastically, and coming to this big match this weekend. Will the new structure at Manchester United be a winning factor for them?
No, winning factor is a reach, but let's just say it's going to be a
motivation,
something like that. Motivation, because like I said, they have to show the new manager that they're
ready.
Yeah, that they are ready, and also the record we just talked about. Chelsea has not won on this ground for how many years?
For like 11 years.
Yeah, for how many years now? And coming from the back of that win also, they were playing a Premier League team.
Yes, Leicester.
They came from the relegation. They came from the Championship, but then they are a Premier League team right now. So they beat them, and it was an emphatic win. It was a statement.
Yes.
Yeah. So I expect him to come with all the confidence from that match and all the confidence from we may be bad, but not when it comes to Chelsea. For that rivalry, it's not it didn't just start now. That's been there for years. So Chelsea need to prepare themselves for a serious game. A serious game. I know the handover. No, we didn't even just though.
21 minutes.
I know, don't even too long. Because though, do too.
All right.
So just need to prepare themselves. They should not expect anything easy or whatever because it's going to be a very serious game. It might just end the draw or Manchester United win. Yeah, because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for Chelsea.
News making the rounds. Ruben Amorim will take charge of Manchester United from November 24th. Vanessa Roy will be left with this team till November 11th after the international break. Then from 24th, I think Manchester United's game against Ipswich Town will be the first match that Ruben Amorim will be in charge of. Coming to this weekend, UB, new manager's mentality. Will it be a winning factor? Because they are expecting a new manager as a team, and Chelsea arch rival. They want to prove a point. Probably we'll see Amorim watch this team, which we're not sure yet. But if he's on the stand for this match, will Manchester United get an inspiration from that?
They'll get an inspiration, whether it's in the stand or not, from the win, the record, everything, the rivalry.
Yeah.
A lot of things to give Manchester United motivation, but not to win though. Doubt they're going to win. Just, I mean, it's likely, but then Manchester United Chelsea is a game everybody wants to
an unpredictable game.
Yes, is in so many levels the classical of England.
Arguably
the classical of England. So let's just wait and see what comes out of the game.
Chelsea, we've talked about Chelsea losing to Newcastle UB. Will that motivate them? Winning against Newcastle in the Premier League in the midweek, losing against Newcastle. They're now going to this game with a loss. Will that motivate Chelsea to at least get a draw? Because we've seen Chelsea against big teams. At least Chelsea lost against Man City this season. Chelsea lost against Liverpool this season. Among the big six, Chelsea hasn't even gotten a point. So-called big six in the Premier League. Will Chelsea get a point against Manchester United?
If you're talking about stats, Chelsea has not lost to any team that is below them in the table this season yet.
Yes.
Yes, in the Premier League.
Yes.
So if that's going to play, if that's going to come to play as a factor, then just not going to lose the game.
But Chelsea lost 2 matches this season.
Two matches.
Okay, yes.
They've lost 2 matches
against both Manchester City and Liverpool
that are above them.
Absolutely, you're correct.
Yes, they've not lost to a team that is below them yet.
So Chelsea won't. You're saying Chelsea may not lose.
Yes.
Against Manchester United.
May not lose.
But a win will be a relief for all Chelsea fans around the world.
A win would be
a title winning.
No. Oh, come on.
Yes, man.
A top four deciding. Top four deciding.
But we can't really say that because it will be 10 matches played. We have like 18 matches left.
You're saying that because Aston Villa is our competition, not top 4, and they're playing Tottenham.
Yes.
If they lose, we go up and they come down. And then we are playing right now. We are playing Arsenal next. We are playing. I mean, all our hard, difficult games. Supposed difficult games. Premier League games are also always difficult, but all supposed difficult games are coming this week. are coming this period. Sorry, this period, November. So by January we will know. But then I feel like if Chelsea win and maybe Aston Villa draws or loses, they stand a chance to make top four.
All right, UB, I'll take your predictions for all these selected matches for this weekend. Arsenal against Newcastle. What's your scoreline, UB?
It's just a 2-1, 2-1
In favor of
Arsenal.
Why do I feel it's a 2-0 in favor of Arsenal?
No, it's not going to be 2-0. It can never be a 2-0.
You've seen Newcastle
Let me not say
scoring
it can never. I've seen Newcastle scoring because judging from how they played
in the midweek.
And also even the weekend. Yeah.
UB says 2-1 to Arsenal. Liverpool Brighton.
I see a 4-3.
4-3.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot. 7-goal thriller. Then Bournemouth Man City.
Bournemouth Man City. 2-0.
2-0
in favor of Man City.
Favor of City.
Yeah.
Then Tottenham Aston Villa UB.
2-2.
2-2.
I say 2-2, yes.
Wow. Then the biggest match. Manchester United Chelsea UB.
I say 2-2.
2-2.
2-2, yes.
Well, I don't know why I'm agreeing with you totally on this scoreline apart from Arsenal. Chelsea will score and Manchester United
will
score.
Yeah.
So guys, do well to drop your own predictions. We've said Chelsea and Manchester United will score against each other. What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button when we drop videos for you to get notifications. Go and interact with our video in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment for more football trending stories.